I'm trying to get achievements, so yeah. There's one for Mr. Hippo.
It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all
Hold up,
sorts of
hold up,
things.
hold up, hold up,
Young and
wait.
vibrant, you have that sort of pep
No,
in your step.
I actually need to hear this.
Reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
I might do the Easter egg for him again now that I know how to do it. I probably had to get off. I'm gonna Google how.
You have met a horrible demise, my friend. But these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere. So I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, you know? Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some. Well, you can't because you're dead, but... Anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
There's 4? I'm missing one, and I know which one I'm missing.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were, where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the ball. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere. So, I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, you know? Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, ooh, it's so... You should try it sometime.
Okay, by the way, you guys have heard this story before. The whole lemonade iced tea thing, it's called a Arnold Palmer, and it is actually very good.
Assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
If that's on my stream, I'm not joking. I probably will hurt you. Don't say that on my stream. Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, office. Maybe it's an office thing. Dang it. Dude, okay. I have been getting jump scared by every single character. I've gotten jump scared by every single character except for all of the secret characters. Now, I don't know for sure about some of this, but yeah. You know what? Oh, I can't sing that. That's copyright. I'm not looking at the screen, by the way. Does he really?
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes a story is just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, best to buy seeds. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
Is that it? Is that all of them? It is! Oh my gosh! Alright, next achievement on the list. I'm happy that I got that one, actually. Yeah, I'm not hearing all of the death dialogue. Yeah. Alright. Now this one is a bit weird. I have to buy a decoy, and then I have to catch the fish. I didn't buy the coin. I didn't buy the coin. Come and sit with me for a while. Leave the demon to his demons. Rest your own soul. There is nothing else. And by the way, all you have to do is just walk back and forth. Really quick. And then, yeah. Oh, by the way, I got that achievement for Mr. Hippo. By the way, all that does is it just resets your game. And I don't know why it does that, but it does. So, that will give you the achievement called Consequences if you do that. Listening to all of Mr. Hippo's stories, all 4, set all 20? Alright. I didn't even make it 1 second. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's time to play this game. Just listen for her. And her music is really loud. It's really hard not to hear her. Okay. Phone guy's not that hard. Bonnie, all I have to do is just not look at him, and Bonnie won't jump scare me. We got this one, I don't know what that one is. Oh! That's the FNAF 3 office, and then the last one is the FNAF 4 one. That one's cool. I want to see that one too. The bedroom ones, I don't know. Oof. I can't remember who all I had last time. I think I had her. Which she isn't that bad. That gets me to 4,000. I've already gotten the cutscene though. Pretty much. Now see, here's the thing. I have learned from, you know, getting jump scared by all of them. He takes forever to even go to one of the cams. I had to play night after night 4 times before I got the jump scare for him. And for those two, it wasn't that bad. I don't know. Foxy, I have to look at. The metal, I don't know. I can't really put these guys in because I have him and then I have her and Afton that I have to do, but if I did, that would get me 5,000. Five isn't that bad, but I'm going to attempt to do this. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Screw you, blue boy. I don't have the marionette in here. I put the mask on! I got jump scared by Golden Freddy, but I put the mask on. Everybody saw what just happened, right? Yeah, that's why the phantoms, they're not even like a problem. That's what the decoy, and he has to be at 1. And he has to be the only person in there. Oh gosh. Mangle! Now that's the thing. She'll just regular Mangle. That Mangle will... Jump scared by Nightmare Mangle. I don't know if I got jump scared by Nightmare Mangle. But any of the ones that you have to buy the plush for, they don't get stopped by the door. She doesn't sound like Chica either. Check the left or right hallways, double click on the... See, here's the thing though. I figured this out. I could hold circle on those and it'll still switch. So... I really do wish that they added every character. That way I could just, like, add all of the phantoms. That figure on the desk is what determines whether or not Foxy's out or on is. All you have to do is just listen. And watch. That's all I do anyway. Oh. Dude, I almost just got double screwed. Oh, you'll see in a minute. Oh no, 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 no.
You won't get tired, darling, will you?
Yeah, I actually will. You wanna know why? Because I got screwed over! No, they both do the same thing. It's just such... Phantom Fox, that's Phantom Mangle. They didn't add all of the characters. One delayed reaction with Golden Freddy and I'm screwed. One single delayed reaction and I'm screwed. I see you.
These are strange circumstances that have brought us.
Oh crap. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that.
Hide inside these walls.
I thought that I still had the door shut. Dude, this is just... Oh, Dee Dee. I'm about to just leave. I'm gonna leave this mask on, actually.
Don't be shy.
Who'd she had? Who'd she had? Who'd she had? It was a secret character, wasn't it? It had to have been. Who did she had? It was a secret character. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow.